Alrighty, my friends. Hello, everybody. I know nobody's here just yet, but we're just getting started. So, hello, everybody. Gonna give everybody a few more minutes to join our live stream before we actually begin. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and check out some of the games and see what we're playing today. But otherwise, we should be all connected. We should all be ready to roll. So. Sorry, it looks like my internet is not super quick today. Should be better now. Friday, everybody. How is everybody doing today? How was everybody's day? Yesterday was a Monday. Ooh, rough one for me. How about you guys? If you're already here, let me know how your Monday was, how your Tuesday's going so far. How is your week overall? What are your plans? How is everybody feeling and doing? Let me know. Let's chat a little bit while I choose the game we play today. Also, if you're already here on the stream and you have an idea of what you want to see today in terms of games, let me know. Oh, I see somebody already commented. Mr. or Miss Anna. Oh, I wouldn't be able to say the last part of your username. Sorry about that. But hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Hopefully, you're enjoying your time so far, even though we haven't really started just yet. Let me know how you guys are feeling and doing. I think today we're going to start. Well, we're definitely playing something by Hacksaw. This is pretty obvious by now. That doesn't change much. But I think I'm gonna start with Stack'em today. Was it Stack'em that we played last time that I got $300 off of one spin for $1.60? I can't really remember off the top of my head at this point, but we've got Stack'em here. We can start out slowly today with Stack'em, and then I think we're gonna revisit Drop'em, which is something we played last time as well when I was streaming. That was on Friday. We had some cool results there too. Oh, I see some requests. Okay, Le Bandit it is. I'm not gonna argue with that. Le Bandit is definitely one of my favorites, so for sure, let's do Le Bandit. And I'm just going to give everybody a few more minutes before we actually start placing all of the big bets. Just gonna test. I was gonna say test. Just gonna place a small test bet just so you guys can tell me if you can hear the sound of the game. And if everything is ready to roll, then we should be good to go. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and start kick for us. Oh my god, is this a first spin that's gonna result in a lot of winnings? This was just a small test bet, but it brought us some money, so that's good. Righty, starting kick. So that people on kick can join us. But yeah, 3 more minutes or so, and we should be ready to roll. And we are starting out with Le Bandit today, as per one of your guys' request. Not gonna argue with that because Le Bandit is an awesome game. I love it. I haven't played it in a bit, so for sure, Le Bandit sounds like a good choice. And thank you so much for saying the sound is good. Well, the microphone is as physically close to me as possible. I don't think I can move it any closer to me. So I'm hoping that the sound is good, because otherwise I don't know why I'm holding it this close. Oh my god, Mr. O Canada Shorts, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Glad to see you on here. Righty, guys. Why don't we go ahead and start slowly placing our first bets for today, and the people who are joining us on Kick can catch up to us and we can chat for now. I think I'm gonna start slowly today. What is the song? You know what? Let me check for you. Let me check for you. You know what? I have like a playlist. It's like a copyrights free playlist so that YouTube doesn't take me off. So I don't really know what exactly this particular piece of the song is. It's a playlist. I have a bot on Telegram that plays my playlist for me, so I don't have to switch my music manually. But yeah, oh my god, Mr. Cuckoo Dan, hello! Yes, I am back, finally. I was a little bit busy yesterday, so I am back now. We should be ready to roll, you guys. Regarding the question about the music, I just see the name of the playlist. It says hip hop, jazz, funk, and that's as much as I know about this playlist. I wouldn't know who created like some of the music in the back, so sorry about that. And I'm also gonna work on creating a new playlist soon too, so should be fun. Mr. Show XC69, hello, what's up? Glad to see you on here. You're right on time. We're just starting. So excited. As you can see, you guys, we have a pretty big balance today. So I'm just gonna set it off to spin automatically on its own for 10 cents a spin, 25 rounds of spins, and we can chat for now. Mr. Daniel Brown, hello, hello. Game link, I can send you the link to the website if you want to. I'm not sure how to send it to the game itself. This is Weiss.bet, as usual. Love you too, Mr. Daniel Brown. Thank you so much for popping out. How is everybody doing today? I'm excited to talk to you guys. Let me know how your weekend was. Yesterday was a Monday. I know it was a rough one for me. I had a training yesterday and some other personal stuff I had to attend to. So yesterday was a pretty rough start of the week for me. What about you guys? How was your Monday? How was your weekend? How's everybody's mood today? Let me know, you guys. And for now, we're starting off with La Bandit. For anybody who missed it, we're starting off with La Bandit today, our favorite game's cousin. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I wish I could say your last name or username. I have a hard time seeing though. My font is very tiny, like the chat that you guys see on the stream. The font is super teeny tiny for me, and these glasses don't do anything for me at all. So I have a hard time saying and reading your last name. I have no idea what the letters are there. I just know the first part is Anna, so I'm assuming you're a girl, so thank you so much for saying I'm sweet Anna. Alright, so 25 rounds more, I say, while we chat. Wonder what La Bandit has in store for us today. I'm curious. I wonder if we're gonna have some cool winnings in here because compared to like LaFaro and some of the other slots by Hacksaw, I can't say I'm like the biggest fan of La Bandit. My winnings here are occasional and they're not super duper huge. So I don't visit this game way too often. But one of you guys requested that we start with this one today, and I'm all for it. I'm all hands in. So, starting with La Bandit, and then we might travel over to some other games by Hacksaw, of course. Unless you guys have some idea of other providers you want to see. You know what? We haven't played Pragmatic in a while. We haven't tried any of their games in a minute now. So if you guys have an idea of which games you want to see or which providers, let me know. We can choose together. Oh, I'm so excited to be here, you guys. So excited to talk to all of you. I'm not gonna lie, like, the first times when I first started streaming a couple of months ago, was it 2 months already? I can't even remember anymore. But a few months ago when I was just starting out, I was kind of shy. I would come in here and I would have a lot of anxiety and I felt like a ball with like spikes coming out of it, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but I just came in here and it felt a little bit awkward because I didn't know who I was talking to and I didn't know how you guys would like me, and I was just not sure about like how to go about streaming and how to talk to you guys and stuff like that. But the more I come here, especially recently, like I feel like I've formed a community of people who usually come to my streams and enjoy talking to me, and I enjoy talking to you guys. And at this point, now it just feels exciting when I come in here. I can't wait to come in here and talk to you guys and share some of my irrelevant stuff. So, yeah, that's just how I'm feeling today. Thought I would share that with you guys. And hopefully, you guys are having a good time being with me here, too. Hoping for some free spins as well. We're not playing with a bonus for now, as you guys can see. So the way, if you're ever unsure about whether I'm playing with a bonus or not, you can always look at the bottom of my screen in the corner right here where it says either buy bonus or disable. And if it says disable, that's how you know I'm playing with a bonus in the game. If it says buy bonus, well, obviously that means I'm not playing with a bonus. It just means I'm playing in regular mode. So right now, I'm starting out softly. We have a pretty big balance today. I think I'm gonna start doing that sometimes. Maybe even all the time. I'm not even sure about that. I have thought about it and I haven't come to any conclusions just yet. But I just figured that when there is more in my balance, we can play some bigger bets. We can try more games. We can play a little longer. So I figured, why not we go with $1,000 on the balance and see how that goes. And you know what? So far it's been working out a little better than the $500 that I originally started out with, like, before. So yeah, I think we're gonna have some fun today. Pretty big balance. But I just thought we would start with no bonuses because, well, first of all, I want to chat with you guys and I don't want to like pay too much attention to what's going on the screen. Just want to chat with all of you. And second of all, oh my god, free spans. Here we go. Haven't seen these in a while. Hopefully the game actually figures it. Yes. I'm always worried when the free spins come on the screen, and I already see the 3 symbols, so I know we're about to get free spins. But at the same time, I'm like, huh, did the game notice it, or just me? So I'm always worried about like whether the game will turn the free spins on for me or not. Not to say that I've ever had instances where I've had a 3 symbols land and then I didn't get free spins. This is just an off the wall fear that I have. I don't know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take my glasses off today because they're not helping me see any better at all. So I'm gonna show you guys my makeup today. I have some wings on. Did my winged eyeliner for you guys. So I'm gonna show off my makeup and be with no glasses on today. Hopefully nobody minds it. Soon enough though, I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn the bonus on because like I've told you guys previously, I'm not a big fan of playing in regular mode when there is no bonuses attached on top of my deposit. It's just a little less fun for me. And I also think a lot of the bonuses that I play with enhance the game a lot, so I think that's what I'm gonna do later. And I also haven't played with a bonus or in La Bandit period in a long time, so fingers crossed, hoping for the best of the results. Right, why don't we do the last round of 25 spins in regular mode? Just because we just started recently. I think we can do that for a while, and then we'll move on to the bonus. The tasty bonus. Also, you guys, I feel like the chat is a little quiet today. Everybody gave me their hellos, which I appreciate so much. But I feel like we're a little quiet for now, so I'm not forcing anybody. I'm not like telling you what to do. But if you feel like chatting today, drop something in the chat, and I would love that. I would appreciate it. You know, I love talking to you guys, so if you're in the mood, I'm here for it. Friday, I think we should go ahead and get the bonus here. So I know we have a lot on the balance. We could probably afford any of these, honestly. But I'm thinking about rainbow feature spins because that's what I usually go for and it usually works out for me. So I think I'm gonna go for this one. But I also want to read into this one right here, the most expensive one. Okay, so this is just free spins, free spins. Yeah, I guess rainbow feature spins is the best one for me right now. So I'm gonna activate it. There we go. And I'm gonna start spinning manually with no automated rounds. So what we're looking for here right now that the bonus is turned on. Now we're looking for multipliers. You're going to be able to tell which ones are the multipliers. They're the nice green clovers or the gold ones. We're also looking for little pots that, like right here. These pots right here, those hold our coins. And then we get some more coins on top of that, so it all recalculates. To put it simply, the more pots, the better. So, we just got 2, and that's a good sign. Oh, right away. Okay. Pretty good win. For Le Bandit, though, I gotta say, if we were playing LeFaro right now with the same bonus and we got these $10, 50 cents, I probably would have said, we could do better. We could do better. Because I know LeFaro is very much capable of giving us big, big numbers, so long as you're patient with the game. And then when it comes to Le Bandit, the amounts, the numbers that I'm getting here are just a little less than what we get in LeFaro usually. So $10.50 for Le Bandit, great, perfect, love it. For LeFaro, I wouldn't be a big fan. Also, I feel like I've noticed a difference in how often, like, the boosters, I guess? I don't know what these things are actually called. I'm sorry. But the pots that hold our gold when it like recalculates between combinations, and the multipliers, I feel like they come onto the screen a little bit more or a little less frequent, I guess. A little less frequent than it does in LeFaro. Maybe I'm just making it up, but that's just how I feel. That's just how I played and noticed it go, I guess. So another good win for La Bandit, $8.10. And I've told you guys before that I feel like anything above the betting amount, the amount that we're actually placing in the bet, anything above that I feel like is a good win. So I'm not too upset with the $8 and the $10, but I am much bigger of a fan for LeFaro than I am for Le Bandit. Like right here, you see we got this pot, but it doesn't really change anything because we only have like 4 positions filled, so not a big fan. That's another thing I also noticed about Le Bandit is that compared to LeFaro, we never ever see like the entire screen filled up here. Whereas in LeFaro, it's not super rare to see the entire screen be filled up during a combination. So that's another difference I noticed, and obviously that adds on to why I'm a bigger fan of LeFaro than Le Bandit. But I also haven't heard from you guys. Those of you who have tried both LeFaro and Le Bandit, which one did you like better? if any. See, I was just talking shit about this game, saying there's it's pretty rare to see the multipliers and the pots that like act like placeholders, and it's giving us those things almost every other combination. So I love when games try to prove me wrong. A gold coin. Wow. This is gonna be a good win for LaBanded. Yeah. Also, you guys, I don't know if anybody noticed. Hmm. I don't know if it's super noticeable on camera, but I dyed my hair over the weekend. I went a little bit darker than I had my hair before. Um, Before that, I had like dark red, like almost like wine red, or like beet red. Mm, reddish. I wanted like dark red wine when I first came in and dyed my hair red. But they kind of got it wrong and dyed it like beet red. So I wasn't like a big fan. I felt like it was adding some age on top of what I already have. So I wasn't really feeling it so much, and I decided I would go a little darker. Decided to do it all by myself. What a horrible idea. Hmm. But yeah, I don't know if anybody noticed, but I did dye my hair. Hopefully you guys like it. Oh, this is looking like a good combination for us. So first roll multipliers, 2 gold coins, a placeholder here. So this might be like a really good win for us. Satisfied. Didn't expect it from LaBanda, like I told you guys. It's not super often that I see these numbers here, so... Oh wow, 1643 is really good for LaBanda, coming from experience. So yeah, wow, I'm really pleasantly surprised. What a good start today. 760 is another good win for this game. Another solid win for Le Bandit. Wow. Pleasantly surprised, and this is quite unexpected because, like I told you guys, the amounts here really differentiate from LeFaro. The winnings are kind of less than what we're getting in LeFaro usually. So wow, $16 twice is pretty good. La Bandit, you're being generous with me today. That's another good one, I think. Wow. Y'all pretty good. Wow. I didn't expect this today. Mr. Kokodan. So, my plan is currently, I was just about to start talking about this also. So I think we've been in Labanded for a while now. I think we're going to switch the game right now. If you have any idea of where you want to go next, let me know in the chat and we can go over to the game you want to see. Otherwise, I was thinking of going back into LeFaro for just about 20-30 minutes or so. And seeing how the waters are there. I want to compare La Bandit and LeFaro today because on any given day, I feel like they give me very different results. So I always like to come in and see. Otherwise, I think we're going to go head over to other games after LeFaro as well. So that's the plan right now. Mr. Shoex269, absolutely, you're fine. I'm glad you didn't text me on the way while you were driving. So I'm glad you drove safe. Glad you got home. And now we can talk. It's all good. Righty, that's another good win for us. And I also don't see any hesitations about us going over to LeFaro. So, I think I'm going to go over here. If not, you guys can also help me choose another game. That's fine as well. But I do like to come in and see. And usually when I play La Bandit, I'll also play LeFaro. Well, I always play LeFaro like every day, but you know what I'm talking about. I just wanted to come in and see like the difference between winnings that we've been getting in La Bandit versus what we're gonna get in LeFaro. So I think we're gonna go ahead and switch the bonus in here on right away because we have a pretty big balance. I don't see any reason to spare it. So Rainbow Features fans for $6 per spin. Activating that right now. and I'm gonna spin manually, and I just want to see the difference between winnings, and then we can decide where we're going next. Oh, okay, Mr. Shark C69. I think I went on to my Instagram and I didn't see any DMs, but maybe I missed it. You know what? I'm gonna have to double check after the stream because I did go in and I wanted to see if you ever texted me about the bonus, but I just didn't see any new messages, so maybe I missed it. Glad you told me you texted me because I was like, oh, well, I guess you forgot about it. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna make sure to come on to Instagram and find your DM if it's sent, if it ever sent. Maybe Instagram chose not to send your message, which I wouldn't even be surprised by, because my Instagram accounts have been acting a little bit weird lately. Feels like some of the messages are not going through, and some of the messages that do come in, I'm not able to see, so I don't know if it's the same for you guys. Let me know if anybody else has been experiencing this stuff with Instagram, but maybe that's what happened. If anything, I'll double check and look for your message and reply to it. Okay, so I'm seeing a little difference already between the gameplay in Le Bandit and Le Pharaoh here. And I briefly mentioned it while we were playing Le Bandit as well. I told you guys that sometimes I feel like the entire screen doesn't fill up in Le Bandit with the positions filled during combo, and that's what I'm seeing a difference in right now. The screen is almost filled to the top every time a new combination comes up, so... Oh, okay, so Mr. Showick C69, I got you. Maybe it didn't send through, maybe something happened, maybe I just missed it, so I'm gonna look for it regardless, but thank you for letting me know, coming here and letting me know that you did message me. Well, so no limit slots. You know what? Today is a good opportunity for us to try some. Why don't you drop down some of the names of the games you want to try, like the no limit slots, and I'll see what's available on Weiss.bet. I don't know if every game is like available to me because of the region, but I think we should be able to find something no matter what. I think there's some no limit slots on here regardless. So why don't you drop down the name and I'll go ahead and look for it and we can try it. Or is it just called a no limit slot? Is that what the name of the game is? Sure, you know what? You brought me some luck last time you came on the stream. I remember this very distinctly. I wasn't having way too much luck for quite a few minutes before you joined our stream on Friday. And then you came to the chat, said hello, and all of a sudden it was just almost every combination. I was like, wow, this man brought me so much luck. So hopefully today is the same, but yeah. Thank you for providing me with the name. Mr. or Miss Danny Silva. Hopefully I said your username correctly. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm pretty bad with usernames, but, hello. You said hello. Hi. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody feeling today? 894. Decent. I'll say this. It's decent. It's not good. It's decent. But do you guys see the difference between Le Bandit and Le Pharaoh though? Like how the combinations almost fill up the entire screen here? Oh, Daniela, so I'm assuming you're a girl. Hello, thank you so much for correcting me. You know what? We just started recently, Miss Daniela. 35 minutes ago, we went live. So in those 35 minutes, we've managed to lose $40. So I think we're doing okay. Some occasional wins here and there. So pretty good start. How are you feeling? are you playing too today? Oh, and Mr. Show XC69, you said there's no limits on, there's no limit slots on Weiss bet. That sucks. Ugh, they should probably work on that. But some exciting stuff we're seeing here. We have a gold multiplier and a gold coin on the screen, so that's pretty cool. Miss Danny, got you. Glad to hear you're okay. Too bad you're not playing with us today, but maybe next time. Not having a lot of luck lately. I feel you on that. I feel you. Some of my days are a lot luckier than the other ones. Today, it's kind of in the middle. Today is probably not the luckiest day so far. Maybe it will change eventually, but so far hasn't been the luckiest. Like I said, we lost 40 bucks. Well, 50 by now. But I feel you on that. I feel you. That's very real. What do you guys usually play? Miss Daniela and everybody else, what do you guys usually play? So, Mr. Show XC69, you've told me that you like no limit slots, which unfortunately aren't available on Weiss bet. What about everybody else, though? What do you guys like to see? Do you guys have any idea of which games you want to play with me today, or want me to play and show you? If so, let me know. If not, then we're gonna be in LaFaro for a while. Just as a reminder, just noticed that Botrick sent the usual message about the bonus. And I'm sorry for those of you who have been to my previous streams and kind of have to hear it every single time I'm online, but those who are new might not know, so I gotta let you guys know that the bonus message that came from Botrix is talking about getting 200% on top of your deposit if you use the code in the message. And if you have an account with Weiss bet, you can get the 200% on top of your deposit if you choose to use this code. So that's available for you. Money Train 4. Interesting. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna check if that's available after this scan. Mr. or Miss Eros Casimo, you said yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hello. And you're actually right on time because look at this exciting win. 1667, pretty good. We had a gold clover in here, so I think this was a good combo. So, Money Train 4, Miss Daniela. Money Train 4 is available. Why don't we go ahead and try it? Wow. Mr. or Miss Eros Casima, hopefully I'm saying your username correctly, you guys. My apologies if I mispronounce your names. I am a pretty new streamer. I have started streaming about 2 months ago, so I'm pretty brand new, you could say. But yeah, been here for a couple of streams already. Yes, Mr. Cuckoo Dan, I'm excited to try Money Train as well. I'm interested to see what this goes like. So far, I like the graphics. This is pretty cool stuff. So, per one of your guys' advice, let's go ahead and try Money Train 4 and let's see how it goes. I say we start with no bonuses on top just to be fair with the game, because that's what I usually like to do. And thank you so much for the good luck wishes, and also for saying that my energy is nice. I love you guys so much for that. But yeah, as I was saying, I think we should start with no bonuses on top, because that's what I usually do. And I also don't see any auto spins in here, so we're gonna have to spin manually. Let's see. We are spinning at 10 cents a spin right now. I think that's the very minimum here. And I think that should be a pretty good like test run for us to be able to see the difference between the bonus rounds as well as like regular mode. I think that's what I do in every game. I usually come on and start playing with no bonuses for the first couple of minutes, just to see what the game is capable of without them. And then I usually go for a bonus. So let's see how this goes for us here. I like the graphics here. I'm probably going to turn the music off though, because we have some music playing in the background that I turned on. But I'm loving the graphics. It's very interesting. Kind of reminds me of Star Wars, if you will. So I like this. And let's see if we can get super duper lucky. Obviously, though, we're playing with a pretty low amount, so I'm not expecting like huge numbers. But I will tell you guys this story, especially those of you who are new to me streaming and new to my channel. Some of the people who have been to my previous streams already know this story, or were there to experience it with me. But there was one time when I was playing a slot by Hacksaw, and I can't remember if it was Stick'em or Stack'em, one of those two. And I had a $1.60 bet with no bonuses on top, and it was like the very beginning of me playing too. I just came into the game. And right away, I placed a $1.60 bet, and it resulted in like $300. So I thought that was crazy, and to this day, I think it was one of my nicest, most solid wins, you know? I've had some pretty good wins with bonuses on top, but in regular mode with no bonuses, I think that was like my best result. So, pretty impressive. Wonder if that's ever gonna happen to me again. Just because I'm curious, kind of want to see what kind of features are available in here. Guarantees the bonus game is triggered. Pretty cool. Okay, but it's $10.20. Original feature and persistent feature. Oh, the persistent feature is expensive. Okay. Probably not gonna go for the persistent feature because pretty damn expensive. But I think I'm going to try this one, original feature, for just $10.20, because I'm interested. I don't think $50 is, like, responsible of me to spend on a bonus right now, but since I'm interested, I kind of want to see what this bonus game is. So, Miss Danielle, you said it gives the respins, so I'm interested to see how this goes for us. Okay. And let's see. Mr. or Miss Eros Casino, you said you don't have the patience for it. You just go ahead and buy the bonus. I feel you on that. My hands get super itchy to get the bonus right away when I come into the game. But I want to be fair with the game every time I come into it, so I usually start with no bonuses on top, and then I opt for a bonus later. Oh my god, Miss Danny, you said one of your biggest wins with this bonus was 89 euros. That's pretty cool. Those are some solid results. Wow, well, hopefully we're on luck today as well. I don't know if we're going to be able to do the 90 euros exactly, because that's pretty solid. But I'm hoping for some luck. So far, I really like the game. I love the graphics here, and I like the reasonable pricing of that one bonus that we just purchased. You need heads to multiply and keep. Got it. Hopefully we hit some good stuff in here. We only have, oh, it's okay. So I see what you were talking about. Respins. Got it. Like, sort of like refilling lives in the other games we've tried. So pretty cool stuff. Like, let's see, right here, we can see that we still have 3 spins left, and we might be able to get some more. So we'll be able to tell if that's the case right here. So far, it's looking pretty good. Not here, so then where do I need to be? And just in, oh, in the regular, got it, because I was like, I'm not seeing any heads just yet, but I got it. So after this bonus round, we'll be able to look into that when we're back to regular mode, but for now, it's playing pretty nice. I wonder what the total is going to be for, like the winnings here. I'm very interested, very curious, because I see right here the times 64, so very interested. Okay, so we got some more respins so far. I'm very surprised. It's been respinning for a while. It's giving us a lot of respins. So I don't know if I should set any expectations, but I think it's looking pretty good right now. Yeah, of course. So the more characters, the better, like Miss Danny said. Um, we only have one spin left, but we're getting more respins. What is going on? I think the results might be super, super nice once the respins are actually over. So far, we've been getting a lot of respins. Very interesting. I wonder how many we've got there so far. Mr. Crocodile. Oh, I'm always scared to expect things, you know? Because when I feel like the result is going to be big, it turns out small, and then when I think it's going to be small, it turns out big. So I don't want to set any expectations, but this right here has me excited and curious too. I'm very interested to see what it's going to be. Okay, so now it's calculating. The respins are over. So, okay, calculating very quickly. All right. Okay, so far. Oh my God. Wow. I did not expect this much. I thought it was gonna be like $10 or something. 21.70. Very good results. Well, obviously it says 217 right here. I could have done the math and realized it was gonna be 2170, but I didn't do the math. So 2170 is what we got from this bonus round, and I think that's pretty good. So, respin in the regular mode now. Miss Danny Silva, what should I do? Should we play in regular mode, no bonuses? Or is it just going to turn on automatically? Should we just start spinning and increase the bet a little bit? Should we do that? And depending on the characters, I can also win in regular mode, like the same amounts. Wow, very cool. Well, you know what, you guys? This is a pretty cool game. I'm glad Miss Danny recommended it to us because so far, very, very cool results. Now, I don't see a button for autoplay here, you guys. Can y'all instruct me where the autoplay would... Oh, never mind. I literally didn't double check the other button. 25 or 50 times. Let's do 50 times for 20 cents. My hands are free now. We can chat a little bit and watch the gameplay. But yeah, wow, I'm still under a good impression from the bonus round. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, 50 times should be good. I think we should see some cool results from the 50 times. I think it's like a good chance for the game to really show what it can do. So hopefully we can have some respins and some really cool numbers here. But also we're betting pretty low, so again, I'm not expecting way too crazy amounts, but 20 cents right now, I think it's pretty good. If we win crazy, we can increase it or something, so. I am assuming that the faces and the heads are like the higher paying symbols. Obviously, like in other games, the actual pictures are the more higher paying symbols, whereas the numbers, the letters, and whatever the symbols are are the lower paying symbols. So I'm assuming it's the same logic here. So pretty cool stuff. This also reminds me in a little way. It reminds me of a game we tried before as well. It's called Cash Crow, just because it has like all the skulls in there as well. So kind of graphics wise, it reminds me of Cash Crow. Mr. or Miss Rabava, you said hi, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Baye, hey, long time indeed. How you doing? Welcome to the stream as well. Glad you're on here. Miss Danny, if you're still with us, how hard is it to hit a bonus round with like no bonuses on top in this game? Is it pretty rare, or is it like you can get there if you want to? Doing pretty well myself, Mr. or Miss Rabava. Thank you so much. Hopefully I'm saying your username correctly too. How are you doing? Duella Dawn, Mr. Show XC69, I hear your recommendation. Why don't we go ahead and head over there after this one? I've tried that game before, and I wasn't too impressed with the results, way too much, but we can retry because we might have a lot better luck today than the other day I played, so. Okay, so I gotcha. So it's pretty rare. But you can get there if you want to. You can get it sometimes. Got it. In an hour, it gives you a lot. Gotcha. Well, I don't think we're gonna be here in like an hour, but I'm hoping we can get some other like bonus games within this game while we're still here. And after this, Mr. or Miss Rabava, yes, we're gonna try some new slots. So Phoenix, heard you. We currently have Duella Dawn and Phoenix. So we might try both. I think we're gonna go into Duella Dawn first because Mr. Show XC69 mentioned it first. And then we can try Phoenix if it's available on my website. Let's wait for these spins to be over. It's only 12 left, so. Yeah, I hope we hit respin too. I really wish we did, and I hope we do still while the spins are still happening. But from what it looks like, I think it's probably like pretty hard to get. Mr. Baye, long time indeed. Oh my god, Miss Danny, look at this. We got the respin. I didn't expect this. Honestly, we only had 10 spins left. Wow. Now I'm curious to see what it's going to look like with just regular mode too. Let's see how it plays out. Wow, this is so cool. I'm glad we did that. I didn't expect it. Mr. Baye, betting is going pretty well today. We started out with $1,000 on the balance. That was 55 minutes ago. We are down to $965 and some cents on top of that right now. So I think we're doing pretty good. We've had some good spins here and there. Like Ms. Danny introduced us to this new game, and we tried the bonus game in here as well. So pretty cool, pretty good. Glad you're doing well as well. Gotcha. So yeah, I was hoping it would go all the way up to the 100 right there on the grid, but it didn't. So I guess better luck next time, but I'm still surprised we got it in the 10 spins that were left over from the auto spins. Pretty cool stuff. So we now know that this is a good game that we can revisit at any point. We've tried this one. Now, one of you guys said Duella Dawn, and I want to be fair and show you guys the games that you want to see. So let's head over to Duella Dawn for a while. and let's see how it goes in here. Afterwards, if it's not super duper successful, we can choose another game to play, because one of you guys also recommended Phoenix. I have not heard of Phoenix yet, so hopefully that's available for us. And I'm probably going to disable the... oh, music is disabled. Perfect. Right, so why don't we start in regular mode here as well? Again, just to be fair, I'll set it to spin 25 times on its own. We can chat a little and watch the gameplay. I have not been in Duel at Dawn for about... oh, well, a little more than a month, I would say. I started out playing this game, and I was hoping for some good results because, well, people have recommended it to me before, and I had high hopes for it. But I remember being disappointed. That's all I remember. I don't remember, like, in terms of amounts what I got here, but the 4 scatter can pay huge. Okay, so we're on a lookout for scatter symbols here. So hopefully we hit that, but I don't recall hitting anything, not even like free spins last time I played, so fingers crossed as usual. It's Hacksaw, so I can't be too disappointed with them. So let's see how this goes. Oh, I'm so happy you guys are here, honestly. For the first 30 minutes or so, it was pretty quiet when I started streaming today, and I was just kind of talking to myself for a while, and then I was quiet for a bit. And I'm so glad you guys got here and we got to talk and still get to talk as we're going, and we're playing some new games. I'm so excited about this, honestly. New people, you guys. The 200% in that message is talking about getting 200% on top of your deposit if you use the bonus code that's in the message on Weiss.bet. If you redeem that code, you're gonna get 200% on top of your deposit, so it's yours to grab. Just wanted to let it kind of sink in for those of you who are new, but yeah, otherwise this is a pretty old message. Some of you guys have already seen it. This game is good, but sometimes not. I feel like that's true for every game in a way, though. Because some of the best games that I've tried, like, for example, LeFaro, one of my favorites. LeFaro, some of the days, it's a little bit more lucky for me than the other ones, I would say. So, let's see how it goes in here in Duel at Dawn today. I'm not hoping for anything, because when I do hope for something, it never works. So right now we have free spins, or I guess respins, I think. So pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool. Only $1.89 from the free spins though. Considering we only are betting 10 cents, guess it's okay. Oh, Mr. or Miss Rabova, thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I usually have my glasses on, which are with me today as well, but thought I would take them off for a little change, I guess. So, thank you so much for the compliment. Okay, so once these spins are over, I know what we're gonna do. I think we should check out the bonus section of this game. And I'm probably not gonna get any too crazy expensive bonuses. Like if it's anything above 10 bucks, I'm probably not gonna go for it. But let's see what it's got available. I don't want to make any plans right now in terms of what we're gonna do. Also, did they change the interface or am I just forgetting things? Those of you who have tried this game before, do you guys know if it was updated, if this is like a new version of this game? Because I remember it looking a little different last time I played. The 4 scatter bonus is 20 bucks. Well, hopefully we get it then, huh? Hopefully we get it. Because right now I'm not seeing the scatters. We only got free spins, which is good enough, but I also feel like it's gonna be pretty hard to get the 4 scatters. Alrighty, now that the spins are over, I want to just see what bonuses are available. Okay, some emojis in the chat. The force getter bonus is like most of the girls. Got it. Hard. It's a joke. So funny. Good one. That's kind of like a dad joke. I love dad jokes. Okay, so what do we have here? Well, feature spins. I love feature spins. So I think we're gonna go for this one for $6. I just want to see what it does. $6 is also a good amount to bet. So let's see how this goes. Let's try this bonus here. Well, you are a dad. Yeah, that's true, Mr. Showing C69. It's a good dad joke, and you are a dad, so very true. It's not like 100% reliable, but it's just like, yes, Mr. Baye, you're absolutely right. All depends on luck here, so hopefully we get something out of this. Don't know how much we're gonna get, but hopefully something. But meanwhile, as we're playing this game, you guys, I think it's a good idea. I don't think I've ever asked you guys too much where you guys are from, like where you're watching me from. So I'm very curious to know that. Thought this is a good opportunity because a lot of you guys are on here. Lots of you guys feel like talking today, so thought I would ask, where are you guys from? Meanwhile, we have a pretty good win. 12-24 is pretty good. Two, 7. Yes, Mr. Showing C69. I do remember that you told me you're from Europe. That I know. Was it Hungary? Was it? No, it wasn't Hungary. It was something near Hungary. So let me try to remember. Oh, it was Hungary. I was like, it was something close to Hungary, but probably not Hungary. I don't know why I convinced myself of that, but I guess I did remember it was Hungary. Well, good for me then. Good thing my memory is still intact. Everybody else, what about you guys? Sorry, you guys, my hand is kind of busy as well while the spin is happening. I'm kind of texting back my dad. He's in town today, which is super rare, so I have to text my dad back. Malta, Mr. Kupudan. Wow, fancy. Do you love it there? I've never been to Malta, but I've heard from people who have been to Malta that it's amazing. So I'm curious how it is for you. Malta is pretty cool. Hopefully I make it there at some point. Yeah, or so I've heard. I've heard that Malta and other places like Curacao, I know, is big on licenses and stuff like that. Like, I used to work for a casino before as a tech support, for those of you who don't know. So I know that our casino was licensed in Curacao, and I've heard that a lot of places get their licenses from Malta as well. I'm assuming it's because of the prices, because I know And I don't know if I'm allowed to expose this, but I think our license cost us about $30,000 or $40,000 for the place where I was working. So I know, like, in terms of prices, it's pretty good to get one from, like, either Curacao or Malta. And taxes, I guess, yeah. Perfect island, though. Warm and comfy, and casinos. Well, doesn't that sound like a perfect place to be, Mr. Cuckoo Dan? I bet you're enjoying your time there. And yeah, I'm assuming, like, taxes-wise, I think Curacao doesn't really care about taxes, whether you pay them or not, so... I'm assuming Malta is that same way. 1640, wow, this is a pretty good win for us here. Duella Dawn is surprisingly good today. Mr. Show XC69, thank you for the recommendation. We're having a good time here. So... yeah. Sorry, Mr. Fukudan, you're asking a good question. I guess I called Weiss Bet my casino because that's the only site I ever play on, so I kind of called it my site, but I'm not quite there yet. If I owned a casino site, I don't know if I would still be streaming. I would probably be on a yacht in Malta, so... Hopefully does give us much more, Mr. Show XC69, hopefully. This is looking like a good win. Okay, 795 is pretty decent. Pretty good. Do you own it, Rich Girl? That was a funny question, Mr. Cookie. For sure! You know what, Mr. Kukudan? As soon as I hit a jackpot, I'm gonna reach out to you directly, and I'm gonna come visit you in Malta, and we can visit the local casinos, because I've only been to a real-life casino once in my life, which is so weird to think about, because I used to work for one, and, like, I was so closely connected to it, but I've never really gone to real-life casinos, only once because I was curious to see the difference between, like, online and offline, so... Once I hit the jackpot, I'm coming to Malta and we're going to casinos. Yeah, so I don't know if you heard me talking about it before in my other streams, and I'm sorry if, like, I repeat myself to those of you who have heard me say it before, but yes, I used to work as a tech support at a casino, and I used to do, like, basically I was connected to clients, so if anybody had any issues depositing, withdrawing money, if people had, like, verification issues, that was, like, a big point too. I was the one to contact. I would answer calls and chats, give out bonuses and stuff like that. So I know a lot about the inner kitchen of casinos. And then I was actually promoted to a manager. I was a retention manager at the casino. So those people who kind of disappeared off of the website for a while and you were curious what happened to them, I would reach out to them and ask them how they're feeling, if anything was wrong. Some pretty cool stories connected to this responsibility in particular, actually. There was this one time when I got promoted and I was calling one of the sleepers. We would call them sleepers. If people would keep regularly depositing and then they would disappear, we would label them a sleeper. So I would call these people and ask if everything is okay with them, like what happened. And I hate that this was part of my job, honestly, because it was almost like leeching money out of people, but it was part of my responsibilities. I couldn't say anything about it, so just had to call people and ask. And there was this one time I called this dude and I was like, hey, we haven't seen you on the website in a while. Are you okay? Is everything all right? And he said, oh, I can't wait to go back on the website. I actually can't make a deposit right now. It's weird that you even got through to my phone because we actually just had a hurricane happen. So all of the power, everything is down. Electricity is down. Internet is down. I don't know how you got through to my phone. But yeah, we just had a hurricane. That's why I'm not playing. And I'm like, okay, sir, can I help in any way? Do you need me to come down and help you? Like, what can I do? I guess that's why I know some of the things that I know about casinos. But I feel like the more I spend time in casinos or somehow relate to them, the more I learn. So, pretty cool win for us here. $30.78. Wow, my opinion about Duella Dawn is rapidly changing today. Pretty cool stuff. So, yeah, going back to what I was saying about my works at the casino, I was working there for about a year and a half, but it was all like night shifts and stuff like that because casinos need 24/7 support, obviously. So we had changing shifts. I would come in at like midnight and leave at 9 in the morning, and then I would have a day off, which wasn't really a day off because you come back home from a night shift, you're going back to sleep. You're going right to sleep. You're not doing anything. You're not going to the gym anymore, not doing all of your stuff. You're just going right to sleep because you're so tired. And then you would wake up in the PM at like 10 p.m. It's dark outside again, and you have work the next morning at 9 a.m. this time. So it was a hectic schedule for me. My body wasn't really doing all that well. My health started declining, so that's why I had to quit. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff there. So, Mr. ShowXC69, you said, buy just one force getter bonus. I think it will give you some money. If not, I will not recommend this game. Got it. All right, let's disable the current bonus. And which one are we going for? So, how do you even get the force getter bonus? We've got bonus feature spins, which will more than likely give us free spins. We have the one we just tried, which was pretty cool. This one, Dusk Till Dawn. This one, all right, so the most expensive one, well, you know what, since we have a lot of money on the balance today, I'll make this one exception. Let's do the $20 bonus, sure. 10 free spins with progressively improving duel spins. Okay. Let's see how this goes for us. Thank you, fingers crossed. Very interested to see what happens here. Well, 212 is okay. At the betting amount, I will, as soon as the spins are over here, I will add some more and we'll bet some more. Like 20, oh, come on, 20 bucks I don't think is realistic gameplay. I only usually place like $20 bets when I'm winning crazy. Right now we're down by, oh, I don't know how to do math, hello. $110, everybody. I calculated, sorry. But we're down by 110 bucks right now, so I don't know if we should really do the $20 spins. $20 a spin is a lot. But, $6.35. I can't tell if it was good or bad. I guess for $20 spent, $6.35 in returns. We spent $14 on the bonus. Nah, guess it's okay. I think we could have better odds if we tried it again and again, but obviously like $20 bonuses are not happening in a row. So I think let's go back to this one original that we were playing with and play with it for a little bit longer, and then we can check out some of the other games that have been recommended to us before. Yeah, so the point is to get more outlaws as possible as it progresses, and in the last section it gives you the 5 via simple. Got it. Well, I think if we tried it a couple more times, we would see the results that we originally wanted to see with the $20 spent. But I think it's okay for the first time of us trying it. I think it was an okay result. 635 is not that bad. Yes, Mr. Baye, I got you. So right now we're spinning at $6 a spin. I don't really know if I want to do like $20 exactly. So as soon as this spin is over, let's see what the next one would be. So after this, it would be $12. Yeah, well, you know what, Mr. Baye, we did get $30 off of that one spin, and then some other spins were pretty good. So I think it's okay. But yeah, I guess let's spin at $12 a couple of times. Let's see if we have bigger results this way. But maybe not for too long though, because I don't want to waste all that much money. There's other games we want to try today as well, so we should have some on the balance before going there. Also, you guys, since plenty of you are here and some of you feel like chatting today, I'm gonna use this opportunity to the best of my abilities, you guys. It's not every day that everybody feels like talking, so I thought, why not? Yeah, try not to fall for it, Mr. Baye. Fingers crossed, but pretty good. You know what? Pretty good decision for us to have raised it to $12, because look, $25 in winnings. Pretty cool stuff. So, like I was saying, since a lot of you guys are here and feel like talking, I was curious, how often do you guys play? Because I feel like you guys know a lot about me at this point, and I always yap, yap, yap. And I think it's a good opportunity for me to learn more about you guys. So, how often do you guys play? I'm curious. $14.40. Okay, so Mr. Baye, definitely, you telling us to raise the bet is pretty good of a decision. Yeah, so Mr. ShowXC69, you made a good point. Some people, and I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they literally call the people in the casinos and like ask them to trigger it. I don't know how it works this way. I've never had clients call me and ask me to trigger their games. But I don't know how people just place like dollar bets and then get like thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars in returns. I've only had that happen once to me. I was playing with $1.60 and I got 300 bucks in winnings from a one span. So I just think that was like a whole deal of luck. I don't think I can ever trigger that again. So yeah, I think it's a lot better to play responsibly and try to bet less, I guess, and hope for the best than bet a lot and then get nothing in return just because you were in hopes of getting something. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can't tell, you know what? I'll tell you this. I've honestly never had clients reach out to me and ask me to trigger anything, so I never got to know like the inner portion of like the slots, I guess, and how they pay out. All I knew back in the day when I was working was that our games were mostly based on RNG or other programs like RNG, so they guaranteed random results. But I've also heard with the tip of my ear, and I still don't know if it's true until this day, But I have overheard some of the higher management, because I was a manager too, and I had managers above me, and then I had managers that managed the managers. Sorry. I had to put it somehow. But I've heard the super high management talking about how today is like a good day for us because the games are more in our favor. And I don't know if they had anything to do with like triggering it, or if it was just a deal of luck they were talking about. I don't want to make any assumptions, but that's something I've overheard, and I still think about that to this day. But you know what? I'm in luck because I still live with someone who used to work with me at that casino. My roommate was actually my coworker at some point. So, and she also worked a little longer than me. I worked for a year and a half. She worked for about 3 years. So I think I'm gonna go home today and I'm gonna ask her what she thinks. I'm gonna ask her if she ever heard conversations like that, and if so, I'm gonna get her opinion. Yeah, so, see, Mr. Showick C69, you just asked the question, yeah, the one who sleep talks and scares the shit out of me, that roommate. Yeah, you guys, those of you who don't know, my roommate sleep talks and sleep walks and does just really weird things when she's asleep, so I don't know, don't let this take away from her credibility, though, okay? Yes, she talks at night when she's asleep, but she's pretty credible when she's awake, so I'm gonna ask her if she knows anything about it. Yeah, I'll have to catch her at a good time so she's not sleeping and talking to me. Oh, I love my roommate. Nora is the best. Yeah, we're doing actually pretty good, Mr. Baye. Just noticed your comment there. Pretty good results. But I think we've been in this game long enough. I think after this spin, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to another game. Although I'm seeing some pretty cool stuff here. Oh, this is about to be pretty good, huh? Super mega win. Okay. Oh, this is looking so good for us. Oh my god. Yes, Mr. Showick C69, you did not lie. Holy shit. I love when games do that. I love when I say, hey, you know what? We've been in here long enough. Let's switch to another game. And then it's like, hey, here's $100 before you go. I love when games do that. This is not the first time this has happened to me, and I don't know if the games are listening to me, but clearly it doesn't want me to leave. Oh, $103. Oh, this is so good. Okay, so obviously you guys guided me to this luck. So one of you guys told me, Mr. Showick C69, you told me to come into this slot first. And then Mr. Baye told me to increase the bet. And we got the $100! So all thanks to your guidance. All thanks to you guys. Because I probably would have been playing different if I was just choosing on my own. Oh, Mr. Shark C69. Thank you. Well, honestly, I probably would have stayed playing with the $6 if Mr. Baye didn't tell me to increase it. And I probably would have played another slot if you didn't tell me to play this one. So, it's thanks to you guys and thanks to my luck. $26.10. That's another good one for us. Wow. You really proved yourself. well, proved me wrong, I guess. Proved yourself right and proved myself wrong, Duel at Dawn. I didn't expect it. I had pretty miserable expectations coming into here, but I think we might play this game a lot more often now. Wow, another 21-24. Pretty cool stuff. I say we do a few more spins in here since we got super duper lucky. And then I think we should head over to some other games. Phoenix was one of the games that was mentioned that we never got to so far. So let's do a few more spins and see if Phoenix is available. Pretty good run today. I'm actually so happy with how it's going. Usually it's not super lucky. I usually don't see hundreds here and there, so today is a pretty good day. Okay, last spin in here, and then let's switch over. $16.08. Very good last spin in the game, Duel at Dawn. But I think it's a good time for us to switch over. And the one I want to go to first is Phoenix. Let's see if Phoenix is available for us. Hold up. Oh, here we go, Phoenix. So I don't know if the person is still with us that recommended this, but we have some Phoenixes here, quite a bunch of Phoenixes. Now, do you guys even want to see Phoenix still? Let's decide together because I don't know if the person who recommended it is still with us. If you are, let me know which Phoenix to go to. If not, you guys, let me know if we want to see Phoenix at all. Because the one I'm interested in is obviously Phoenix Duel Reels by Hacksaw, because I'm a big fan of Hacksaw, and I don't know if I'm so excited to play something by Red Tiger or whatever, because I feel like it's going to be one of those older slots that don't pay out as nice or don't look as nice, so let's see if we even want to play Phoenix. The other option, the one I want to go to afterwards, so yeah, I don't know if he's still here, but we do want to see Anubis from Hacksaw. Okay, Anubis, I think you've mentioned this game to me before as well on one of my previous streams too, so Anubis, Hand of Anubis, got it. Let's see. Christmas Gift. Is Christmas Gift another game we potentially want to see today? If so, sure, Christmas Gift, gotcha. Well, we went into Hand of Anubis first, so let's see what Hand of Anubis got for us for a little bit. Let's do like 10 minutes in here, and then we can head over to Christmas Gift. Haven't heard of Christmas Gift before. So, think we should start out with no bonuses, per tradition. And I'm going to lower it to 10 cents and spin 25 times just to see what this game does. And then we can check out the bonuses after. Mr. Baye, you said you have bad luck in this game. Oh, so this is the slot that gave you 1,000 times but didn't spin. Oh, got it. And you probably lost $500 in here. Wow, okay. So we have pretty opposing opinions on this game so far. But we did get free spins, so at least we're not spending money right this second. Let's see how free spins turns out for us. And we're not going to be in here way too long anyway. because we want to go over to Christmas gift after, and there is another game I'm planning to come visit after that as well. I'm not gonna fall for it, just to see what this game's capable of. Just want to see. At least we got free spins quickly. That's cool. That's a good start for the game. Oh, okay, so it gives us some more free spins as we go. It kind of gives us like the opportunity to respin as well. So pretty cool. I'm sorry, you guys. Have a little cough. Big win, $4.06. Okay, that's a big win right now. I'm wondering what these numbers down here are. I'm assuming sort of like what multipliers, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. You said, Mr. Baye, you say it happened to you the same way. Okay, so yeah, so multipliers. Got it, got it. I want to see it calculate our winnings for us. $7.22 free spins played. I think it's okay, especially considering the base bet was only 10 cents. So pretty cool start there. Let's wait for these auto spins to be over in regular mode, and then afterwards I want to see the bonus section for obvious reasons. And then we can head over to Christmas gift. What is Christmas gift by? Is that Hacksaw, Pragmatic? Who's this? I am not centered. I need to center myself. Ooh, there we go. Sorry, I didn't realize I was not in the center of the screen. Righty, now that the spins are over, let's double check. Ooh, okay then. Ooh. So I love that it doesn't have any description of what's gonna happen if you spend $12.90 or $20. It just says judgment. This is misspelled too. This is not. Okay. So, yes, apparently this game is hard to win in, and I also like that the bonuses have no description for them. Like, see for yourself. Spend $13 or $20, and you shall see. I love that. I don't know if we should go for one of these, because they seem to be expensive, and we don't even know what happens when we get them, so... I guess let's do another 25 rounds of spins with no bonuses, and then we can check out Christmas gift after these spins. Also, you guys, give me 1 second. Let me text my father back. They just don't give a fuck. Yeah, for real. So, sorry, I was responding to my dad, but literally they seem to not give a fuck at all. Oh wait, did I set it to spin on its own again? Let's do 10 spins instead, just to be in here for a little longer, but it's really funny how they decided, we're not gonna do the whole description part. Just put the bonus up there. If they want to get it, they can get it. So in that way, that's funny. The developers just were like, I'm turning this game in one way or another. I don't care if it's unfinished. Nice. Okay, so besides the fact that the bonuses lack any sort of descriptions here, the game is pretty cool, especially in terms of graphics. I liked it. Obviously, in terms of winnings, we didn't get any crazy results here, but I guess we can try this game another time again when we have plenty on the balance and see how it goes. Maybe eventually, if I have like a lot on the balance, we can try one of the unspecified bonuses. Because why would you even put up a bonus if it doesn't tell you what the bonus is? But whatever. Christmas gift. Is this the one? Habanero? Yeah, so maybe not the best luck in Hand of Anubis so far, but I don't know if it's gonna be the same way if we come back eventually. So yeah, maybe next time, but for now, is Christmas gift this one by Habanero, or the one that you mentioned isn't available? Christmas gift or Santa. So Christmas gift itself is not available, just Christmas gift rush is. So let's see if Santa is available. So not many Santas too. We only have like Santa Mummy or wait, Santa, just regular Santa. Well, Pragmatic Play Santa is here. Is this the one we want to see? Yeah, so I hear you. So some good results here and there, but it's occasional. So I guess like a lot of slots, but pretty cool game in terms of graphics. I do like it. And Mr. Baye, you said yes, so let's head over to... Ooh. What if we refresh? I don't know if that was just the internet or something up with the game. Let's see again. Let's double check. Santa by Pragmatic. Oh, well, good. So what's up, Mr. Baye? What's the OMG about? What's up? What'd you see there? Oh, good. Alrighty, so let's, I guess, start off again with a regular regime. I was gonna say regime, sorry. Let's start out with regular mode here for dollar. Ooh, dollar is a lot. Let's do 20 cents first, and let's set it to autoplay, I guess 30 times. 30 times is good. But I gotta turn the music off here. All right. Doghouse. Okay, so I actually have heard of Doghouse, and I have tried Doghouse before. I don't remember any crazy results in there, but we can head over there too. You guys, also quick question. So for me, on my screen in OBS Studio, I see a little bit of lagging. So I see a little like, I guess it's like a delay I move, but I kind of move slower on the camera. So do you guys see me okay, or is there some lags on your part as well? Not any progress so far, but we have only really done like, what, 15 spins, 17 spins so far, so I guess it's okay. But it also could mean that we're just not gonna have super crazy luck in here today as well. It all really depends on like an any given day, like Mr. Baye said. So a bit laggy. I feel like I noticed the lags start coming in when we came into the pragmatic play slot. So I don't know if I'm just making it up. Maybe my internet was kind of iffy. But we're just gonna have to compare. Let's go into one of the games by Hacksaw again and see if the lags persist. And if that's the case, I'm just gonna know that apparently pragmatic is like laggy. Your friend won 14K in this game? Okay. Well, was that like a jackpot? What happened there? Do you know? Do you know how much he was betting? Was he playing with a bonus? Did he get like a scatter? What happened there? So I want to compare just because we see some lags on the screen. I would see if I go back into one of the games by Hacksaw if it's going to continue lagging. So only one way to find out though, so I'm going to have to check. Now, okay, so I feel like the lags are done. You said, yeah, you can't trust the casino betting. So yeah, I'm assuming that maybe today is not the luckiest day to be in Sanda necessarily, but I feel like now that we're in this slot by Hacksaw, the lags are over. So that's weird. I'm gonna have to take a note on that. I've never really had that happen before. Interesting. But hopefully you guys can see me okay now. Should be no lags at this point. And I went into Drop 'em by Hacksaw. This one we've seen before on one of my previous streams, or maybe not even one, but a couple. So yeah, I think we should go in here because one, there is no lags here. Two, we've tried something by Pragmatic that wasn't super duper successful for us. So I think we should be in Hacksaw for now. And I guess, yeah, it is pragmatics that give me lags. That's interesting. Wonder if there's anybody I can talk to about it. But anyways, I think we should go ahead and start with a bonus in here right away. No regular mode for this game, because regular mode here doesn't really give me what I want. I've tried regular mode here as well, and it wasn't all that interesting, but the bonus mode is quite cool. Yes, I do love this game, Mr. Baye. This is absolutely cool. We've tried this one right here before. This is Drop 'em by Hacksaw, like I said. So I've tried this game a couple of times, and usually I have some pretty cool results here and there. Maybe not every spin, but here and there, and it's pretty cool. Okay, so cool start here, 15-13. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep my eyes both on the screen and on my dad texting me because he's supposed to come pick me up after the stream is done. And he chose to show up to my house for some reason. I told him I'm at the studio today streaming, and he decided to show up to my house, and he texted me saying, hey, I'm at your house, come out. And I'm like, well, Dad, first of all, not coming out just yet. Second of all, not even home. Come get me from the studio. And he's like, where are you? And consider this, I've already sent him my location. I've sent him the address. And my house isn't too far away from like where I do my streams. My studio is right nearby my house. So it's like a 5-minute drive. And I'm like, Dad, you can just drive down here. It's a 5-minute drive. Come get me from the studio. He said, I don't know where you are. I don't know. I can't get you. I don't know where you are. And I'm like, do you have my location, sir? Yes, for sure. I feel like so far, me loving this game has only paid off in good amounts. I don't know if you've seen me play this game before, Mr. Baye, but we did play on Friday, and we had some pretty cool winnings at some point. Can't remember off the top of my head the exact numbers, but it was something pretty good. So hopefully we are in luck today in here as well, but so far kind of a rough start. So, no, I don't drive, Mr. Showick C69. I never really got to getting my license, so I was, like I told you guys before, I was growing up in America with my parents, and then I wanted to get my license. It was getting to the point where I was supposed to go do my tests and stuff. And then I dropped out of high school and moved to Europe, so I never got to get my license at 16, so yeah. Unfortunately, I don't drive, but I'm also really scared to drive because I feel like my attention span doesn't really do enough for a driver because I feel like something will distract me and then I will just crash. So I choose to be driven. I choose to be a passenger princess. For now. Maybe eventually when I'm starting to like get ready to have kids or something, maybe then I'm gonna go get my license. But for now, first of all, I don't even own a car, so I feel like if I did get my license, it would go to waste because I wouldn't really get any practice. So yeah, I don't think I'm getting my license just yet, but maybe eventually I will. 625 is pretty good. I've seen this game do a lot better though. I've seen like hundreds in this game, so oh my god, you said you had an accident because somebody wasn't looking? Oh my god. Well, did that I don't even know how to like ask this if it was okay for you. Were you hurt in that accident? Did that like what did it result in? Somebody was crossing the street and like you ran over them, or did you just crash into somebody? What happened there? Holy shit. See, this is exactly what I am so scared of. No, you're fine. I understand what you're saying. No worries. Don't even worry about the spaces. It's fine. It's completely okay. I hear you there. So, but no, this is so scary. That's one of my worst fears is that even when I am paying my uttermost attention to like driving and the road and whatever and the lights, somebody might not be paying as much attention. I just had a situation recently when I was in the car with my dad, and my dad has been driving for like, I don't know, 30 years? A lot of years. This man has been behind the wheel for a better half of his life, so he knows what he's doing. He's a good driver. He's driven me across the entire country before, so I know this man doesn't crash. I know it's not his fault what happened. So we were driving, and we were gonna make a turn. We were driving straight, but we were gonna go into the right lane. Yeah, so we were gonna go into the right lane, but there was somebody in the right lane on a bike, which, why are you even, like, on a bike, on the road? Get off the road, you know? But $28.80, good win. Anyways, back to the point. We were going to switch lanes over to the right, and he was switching over to the left on his stupid bike. And so we kind of, you know, he was kind of on our car at that point. Oh my god, so the lady smashed into y'all? Well, first of all, good thing you were not the one who like ran over her. She kind of ran into you. 2894, another good win for us. But yeah, holy shit. I'm so glad all of you guys were safe, but that's like a horrible experience. I swear, why can't pedestrians just be pedestrians? Don't get onto the road. Watch the lights. It's so simple. Don't cause any accidents, you know? But glad you guys were safe. Mr. Baye, all of my social media is pinned on my Kick channel, so if you head over there, you can find all of my contacts and all of my social media accounts, and you can feel free to message me. But I would not rely so heavily on like my knowledge because I feel like for me, it's a lot of times it's a deal of luck. Other times I feel like it's you guys who guide me to where the winnings are like today. So I wouldn't rely heavily on my betting strategy. And I don't know if I know much more about like the inner works of a casino. I'm yet to find out the thing we were talking about earlier when I said I was going to talk to my roommate about whether or not like casino management triggers anything in the games. So I'll see if I can take a look at what happened there through her perspective and see if I can share that with you guys. But yeah, otherwise I really wouldn't rely on me as like an expert. I don't think I'm an expert. Oh, my private contacts, like I only have an Instagram account that I use that literally has like 3 followers, like my dad, my mom, and my sister. Which I don't even think if I have my mom right now. My mom and I are not on speaking terms, so I don't know if she still follows me even. But I don't really usually do like social media. I did see your comment though. I did see your comment. I don't reply to comments, but I did see it and I liked it inside. So thank you for commenting on my post that one time. But otherwise, like, you can feel free to text me. You can feel free to reach out. I just don't know how much more I can really, like, inform you about, if you will. I don't know much more about the inner works of the casino. But yeah. Sorry, my dad is also lost as I'm trying to, like, as I'm trying to keep my eyes on the screen and keep track of the wins. My father is also lost in town. This man, only 50 years old and still getting lost. Sure, Mr. Baye, absolutely. I just don't know how much more information I have in store, but feel free to message me if I think of something. Sure, I'll let you know. Another good one for us. Yeah, that's another weird part is that that's another weird part is that like some of the DMs don't even come through and some of my DMs don't even send through. So I don't know what's up with Instagram lately. Um, but ever since they switched over from whatever group it was before to Meta, they kind of became shit. So I don't know if Mark did a whole lot of things for them there. Yeah, my dad is lost. I'm sorry, you guys. Trying to, like, instruct him on where to find me. This man. Swear to God. Right, you guys, a few more spins in this game, and then I think I'm gonna have to run and see my father, or at least try to find him, because I don't know where he is. But whatever. Yeah, but I've heard from people that Facebook also changed a lot when they switched over to Meta, and like, or was it Meta before? What even is Meta? Because I know Zuck started Facebook, I think, right? Right. Zuck started Facebook, and then they did the whole switch over to Meta, along with Instagram and I think some other social medias as well. And I don't know, Meta has not been the best change for Instagram at all. Way too many updates coming out way too quickly that I have not figured out yet. Like, just recently I got this feature that like erases all of your messages in 24 hours if you click something. See, I don't know much because I don't use social media all that much. But when I do, I come on here and there's a bunch of new updates that I don't know how to use because I still don't know the previous updates that came out last time. But now there's a whole new bunch for me to figure out, so... it was simpler times, you know? It used to be way simpler when we all just chatted via email, via just regular texting on the phone. It was so much easier. And then all of the social media emerged, and now all of a sudden, if you don't have social media, then you're not really running a business. Yeah. All that social media stuff is taking a toll on me. Alright, so last spins were not super successful, but we did have some pretty good hits here and there. So, my lovely friends, I think this is the point where I need to call quits for today. First of all, almost $400 spent off of the main balance that we had today. We started with 1,000, now we're down to 658, so that means we spent 340 something dollars, 42 I guess. So I think it's a good time for me to stop. Also, I think I located my dad. He's somewhere near my studio, so I need to go outside and collect the man. Sorry, my dad is just one of a kind man, I swear. He got lost, but he made his way to my studio. Now I need to know where he is. Don't know where he parked, but I'm gonna have to locate him. Anyways, today was a pretty cool run. Some new games were tried and I enjoyed them and it was so cool. Thanks to you guys for all of your recommendations. Also, I love all of you guys so much. You guys know who you are. You know who I'm talking about, but I love you guys so much for coming here and talking to me. You guys are like my best friends, I swear to God. I always can't wait for the next stream so I can talk to you some more. So thank you all so much for coming to my streams every now and then, all of you guys, and chatting with me. You guys are the best audience and the best people I could talk to. You make it a lot more fun to be here. So yeah, thank you guys for an amazing run today. Let's do that again, shall we? I will be back Thursday with another stream, and then we can try some more new games or return to the old ones and test our luck in there. But yeah, till Thursday, you guys. Today was a great day. I wish there were a great day for the rest of you guys, like a great remainder of your day. So yeah, you have a great night, you guys. I love you so much. You have a great rest of your day, and see you Thursday, guys.